Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So this is part 3 of putting Dennis back together again. As I said at the beginning, awful lot of bits to be put back on the truck. Why it's taken so long over these videos. Here we are putting the grill onto the bonnet. So this is the section that lifts up, and if you remember, this is the section that I had to take off and straighten because it was bent, and it does still have a bit of a bend in it. As I said, I never intended on making the thing look like it's rolled off the forecourt, but it has been straightened, so it does look a lot better, and it also had a nice coat of paint, so that shines. Let's see if we can't do this the mechanical way or the electric way. It's actually quite surprising how much weight putting this grill onto the bonnet actually adds to the truck. Primarily, obviously, that's because that grill is metal. Even though it's only C-section metal, it's not anything heavier or stronger than that. It is still quite a bit heavier, and does start making it life a little bit difficult when handling that bonnet. Okay, so the next job I'm going to do is put the letters on the front. Most of them should be okay, but there's going to be a problem with that one, that hole on the D, and probably out of camera, there's one on the S as well. The reason I say they're going to be a problem is because they locate behind here. That hole that's been pre-drilled is too small to get a socket into it, so I'm probably going to have to come in from the side with a spanner to try and hold the nut in place, and just see if I can get a turn on the nut in place whilst trying to bring the letter in. So that's going to be the awkward bit, but let's give it a try anyway. Let's see how we get on. So there's the name back on again. Yeah, I might do something because that S looks like it's a little bit up at an angle. But yeah, that'll do for now. It will get us through the show, or through the run. So the first thing it's going to be going up for is the Ipswich to Felixstowe run. So it'll just be driving down the road, but we want it looking reasonable. one thing I did forget, however, when I was getting everything painted, is these little spaces haven't been painted, so they are not looking their best. But again, as I said, time is pressing now. So I haven't got time to get that rectified. It is again something I could look at doing later on. Okay, so one thing that might look a little bit different from when you first saw Dennis is the door. And by the door, I mean the bottom of the door, because previously you couldn't see this step. You could only see the bottom one. You only saw that step when you opened the door. The reason for that is when the doors were repaired and painted, they removed a panel, a fiberglass panel from the bottom of the door. So you've got a metal door, fiberglass panel. Fiberglass panel is here. So all we need to do now is rivet this panel back in place underneath the door, which you can't do with the door shut. So open the door. All we're going to do is rivet this back into place. Okay, the rivets in. I'm wondering if I've got any rivets that are longer than that. If I haven't got longer rivets, what I'll probably do is rivet some of the holes and then use a screw or something in the outer ones. Boom. Now the last thing that needs to be done on that is there's a metal plate that will go on the bottom of it. That's probably going to be another day job. I want to get these panels on the other doors. So you've seen what I've done there. that's what I'm going to do with the rest.